What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Roliver Queen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you guys for the support you guys have shown the last video. Numbers are going crazy. Watch time going crazy. I'm at 421 subs right now. The goal is to hit 500 pretty soon. So I just want to say thank you guys. But let's not waste any more time and let's jump right in. So right when Infinite Frontier had started, Joshua Williamson seemed to be the main guy taking over the architect role at DC Comics. He was the one that's saying, "Hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. This this next year, next 2 years of DC going to be crazy." Homie had a shit ton of books. He was doing Robin. He was doing Deathstroke Inc. He was doing the Infinite Frontier miniseries. And then that became Justice League Incarnate. And then Homie came and took over Justice League from Bendis. And then that tied into Dark Crisis, which is what everything had led into. Then he did Shadow War. So Homie was just doing his best to make sure everything lined up in the DCU. Now, one of my main critiques was, hey, I like your work, but this is too much. This is too much. Like, at some point, the cracks are going to start to show. And, I don't know if he listens to any of the shit that I do. I doubt it. But, I said, hey, bro, maybe it might be wise for you to have other people take on this load, like maybe you need like two or three people to help you like shuffle the DCU moving forward, because that's a lot for one person. So, fast forward now, you got Mark Waid in the picture, and now you got Geoff Johns back in the picture. Love him or hate him. Not getting into that topic. I got a whole video that I just did about that. So what am I seeing now, right? So you got Mark Waid coming into the picture. He's doing the Batman Superman World's Finest. And now my ass thought this was just one of them other random ass books that ain't gonna lead to nothing. People love Mark Waid, so if he's doing Batman Superman, people gonna fuck with it. But I'm thinking it's not serious. But now he's setting up seeds from Joshua Williamson's Robin's run, which had just ended this week. And now he's going to be taking over the reins from Robin, and he's going to be doing Batman versus Robin. Now, you got Geoff Johns on the side here, who is doing Flashpoint Beyond. And some way, somehow, that book is coming out legit the same fucking week as Dark Crisis. And it's like they're bouncing back and forth off of each other. Like, you got Cyclo Pirate, who's running away to the Flashpoint universe, and he's hiding out from the Dark Crisis, and they're mentioning Dark Crisis in like almost every issue. They're talking about hyper time and all this stuff. So he's piggybacking off of what Williamson is doing. So it seems like now, if I didn't know any better, like there's this type of well-oiled machine that's happening here between Joshua Williamson, Mark Waid, and Geoff Johns. And good for him. Good for him. Because I think the cracks were starting to show. All of a sudden Williamson decides, hey, bro, I'm off Deathstroke Inc. He decides to end Robin prematurely, which sucks because Robin's a fucking dope book. And now it seems like his main focus is shuffling the DCU into 2023. So now it seems like the only thing he's focused on now is just Dark Crisis and whatever books he's going to be doing at the beginning of 2023, aka the end of Dark Crisis. Now, I gotta be honest with you, I like what I'm seeing. It seems like things are a little bit more cohesive. I'll be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of whatever the fuck Scott Snyder was doing. I felt like that whole death metal stuff was just way too convoluted. Homie was hijacking the line with that Year of Villain bullshit. It just felt like too much. At least right now with Williamson, if things feel a little bit more calmer, like crazy shit's still happening, but it still feels calmer. Like, feels like regular superhero shit, but crazy shit happening at the same time. And again, it's cool that he's just shifting the weight to other people, because now, Geoff Johns is piggybacking off of whatever he's doing, but Geoff Johns is also setting up stuff for JSA, Stargirl. Again, I talked about them in my last video. And you got Mark Waid, who's doing the Batman versus Robin stuff, the Batman Superman stuff. And what I noticed here is that all three of them all three of them have stated, or it's some way or another, that what they're doing is going to be leading towards the next year of DC Comics. Williamson done said 1,000 times. I believe the solicits for Flashpoint Beyond, and even Geoff Johns himself has said, "Hey, whatever I'm doing here, Flashpoint Beyond, this is going to lead towards the next year of DC Comics." And Mark Waid, in the Batman versus Robin trail, he said, "Hey, whatever is happening here is going to be leading into the next year of DC Comics." So it's cool, man. It doesn't seem like there's much conflict here with whatever that they're saying. It just seems like everybody's everybody's gelling, man. Everybody's gelling. Things are moving like a well-oiled machine, and I like it. It gives me good vibes. It gives me good vibes. So 2023 is going to be an interesting year for DC Comics. I'm excited to see what happens after Dark Crisis. Now I have a reason to pick up Batman Superman, because of everything that's happening with Batman versus Robin, and I'm excited to see how Flashpoint Beyond ends. Because again, it seems like everybody at the same time, or at different points, will be just all coming together, and hopefully we have a much better picture for what DC Comics is going to be looking like in 2023. So, and also too, I want to throw this in here. I want to throw this in here also. I feel like there's a fourth person here, but it's very subtle. And this could be me just reading too much into it. I think Chip Zdarsky is in on it as well. Now, I think it was either the first or the second issue of his current Batman run where Bruce is just having dreams of he's having Joker dreams. And I think that came out the same week as the last issue of Flashpoint Beyond, where we got that reveal that it's Bruce's mom who's the Joker, and she seems to be the one that's finagling everything behind this whole mystery. So again, this could be me just reading into it. I could be entirely wrong, but the way how everything else is just lining up with Waid, Williamson, and Geoff Johns, and the way that this issue of Batman lined up with what happened in Flashpoint Beyond, I don't know, man. Maybe Chip Zdarsky's in on it too. Maybe he's in those calls. So we'll see. But who knows? Maybe it's just pure coincidence. Things are just lining up the way things just happen to line up the way that they did. And Chip Zdarsky's just gonna be off doing his own thing with Batman, which is totally fine. That's totally fine. If we just got these three cooks in the kitchen, three big powerhouses, all right, cool. I'm down. If there's more, that's cool. But overall, I'm excited. It gives me good vibes. And again, 2023 is going to be something to look at. So let me know what you guys think down below. Am I tripping? Is this not the new DC Comics regime, or is it? Or do you see the signs like I see the signs? So let's have a conversation down below in the comments. If this is your first time watching the channel, watching my videos, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe button. Your homie's trying to get to 500 subs very soon. Right now we have 421, so I appreciate all the support. All right, guys, so y'all be easy. Much love, much peace. It's your boy Roliver Queen. Holla at me. I'm out.